I'm mad at you.
Why? I just care about you, Michael, so much.
Guys.
I can't have you sick on top of everything else.
The lady lifts my gown. The first thing she's like, that's the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Yep, that happened, guys.
And she was talking about the cyst. So,
No.
No, guys, seriously, she was like, okay, ma'am. I was like, ma'am, I'm a sir. She's like, huh? Check out a magnifying glass.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Michael, you should be proud. I'm just saying.
Guys, yeah, she comes in. She's like, okay, let's take a look. Oh, okay, yeah, it's healing. Huh?
But
you're good.
She's giving you antibiotics. We don't have an antibiotic tree. It was good to come.
Bridget, that's a point, okay?
Thank you.
But it was already healing.
But you need antibiotics.
So yeah, the skin looks good. You need to put it on a heating pad.
So we gonna do that.
Like, well, at least we're at the hospital. We can go see Dad.
Exactly. We're already here.
I can't believe this. I already started my morning with humiliation.
Don't. No. I'm happy we came. No regrets. I'm happy.
No regrets for you. Some regrets for me.
But, Michael, you have nice junk. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Why does the glove box have the limited or no ads logo on it? YouTube was like, I like that look. Let's take it.
Michael?
Yes?
That is a small.
Are you saying I'm small?
No.
Or am I?
Michael, look.
That's me? Extra large?
That's you.
Okay. What are you saying? What are you trying to point out?
I'm trying to say that is small. That's medium. That's large. That's extra large.
What is wrong with you mentally?
I don't know.
I know that that's small. I was joking. It looks like the limited and no ads logo.
It really does. It's pretty funny. But it is missing the actual dollar sign because that's an S.
But it's close enough. Is there any information on this?
No, it all went away.
My blood pressure was 900/10. So I don't know what the hell that means.
Oh, man.
Guys, we're waiting on the doctor. And I'm getting out of here.
Yes. This was like a very quick visit. It was great.
I've been here for 5 seconds.
I know.
We've been vlogging longer than that visit was.
I know.
What the?
Michael, you need help. Okay.
Well.
You good?
We're waiting on the nurse. Let's go see my dad. Just got back to the house, you guys. In a second, I'm going to record something very important that you all need to hear. My brother has been doing this again and thinking that he has the power to be Kurt Cobain, man, and take down my channel. He says that when our father dies, you guys aren't going to watch us anymore anyway. And you know what? I expect a lot of people to unsubscribe when that happens because you subscribe for Grandpa, and I know that, and I respect that. However, we're not going to go crashing down because of him, and I'm going to respond to all that in just a few minutes. But guys, first, today wasn't the best day. Yesterday was so good, and I'm so grateful that we had it, actually. I'm so grateful that we all got to talk yesterday and joke. Today, he isn't really talking again. They had, like I said the other day, they had to take him off that blood pressure medicine. Or put him back on it because his blood pressure was getting too low. But actually, now it's starting to get too high on that medicine, so that might be a good thing, right? Only time will tell. The ammonia levels are starting to drop. It's just he wasn't talking, and then he was sleeping, and so I left because I had a lot of stuff to do, and I had to walk away. I couldn't see him like that. It hurts me. He was sleeping, and he looked... So I had to walk away. We're going to be going back in a minute. Just wanted to update you guys. That's what's going on. He's still at the hospital, obviously. He's not talking. But his blood pressure is starting to look a lot better. And that's one of the biggest hurdles that we got. His blood pressure was so out of control because he had the infection. So guys, that's what's happening. Let's address something real quick. Something very important. Let's go to that kitchen and talk. We're going back to the hospital in a few minutes, you guys. But first, I had to do something important. I don't know that I had to do it.
I don't think you should.
I don't have to.
We've already done it.
I know we've already done this, Bridget, but at this point I want to laugh at it because it started to take a whimsical approach, and I have to address it as humorously as I'm able to because I'm very angry about some of the stuff that he said last night. So before we get into it, you guys, I'm going to take you back to yesterday. So if you didn't see the vlog we uploaded 2 days ago, I said in the vlog that we would not keep my brother from seeing our father. You know, he made videos saying that he was sorry for everything that he did to him. You know, all he wanted to do was make an amends. And I said, I don't have the power to keep him. It's not my decision to make. To prove that that's true, we asked Dad if he wanted to see 2 people. The first one was my brother. See, after I uploaded the video, I was like, yeah, come on down. I uploaded the video, and Dad wakes up, and I was like, hey, Dad, your son is coming to see you today. And he gave me this look, like disbelief, and he said, I told you no. And I said, Dad, he's on his way now. And he looked at Jennifer and he said, get him on the phone. And he was clear, dude. Like I said, if you didn't see yesterday's video, he was talking. He asked Lauren to marry him, right? Like, he was there yesterday.
Yeah.
And he said, get him on the phone. Clear as day. So Jennifer calls him, and he's doing this crying thing, and he's like, Dad, I'm on my way to see you. And Dad said, listen, don't come to see me. I love you. You have your own life to live. Don't come and see me. And he was like, okay, but, I'm sorry for everything that I said. I'm sorry if I put you through anything while you were alive. I'm so sorry. And it was, I thought, kind of a real moment. Yeah. So I was like, okay, he was able to get that closure at least on the phone because Dad doesn't want to see you. And Dad was like, okay, I love you. Goodbye. And I thought, I was like, okay, at least he got to do that. I wanted Dad to change his mind and let him come and visit, but it's not my decision. After we asked about him, I said, hey, what about Tina? You guys remember Tina? We have our problems, right? We do. Things went to court, right? Things got serious. But that's, again, not my decision. He said yes, he wanted to see Tina. So yesterday, Tina came down to the hospital, and we all ate lunch together, and we all hung out and joked and laughed with Grandpa, and it was actually a really good visit. It was. And if it was up to me, I would have said maybe not. But it's not up to me. It's up to him. Yes. So he said yes to her and no to him. And that blew him up, dude. He did not like that. So my brother used that as an excuse to get wasted and blow up on Facebook about our whole family last night. And it was a big explosion, you guys. He was so angry. So angry that he's trying to say that he was hacked, which is what he does. Yeah. He's always hacked. It's always someone else. It's always me. He got hacked. No, what you said was one of the most horrible things you've said yet. After your dad told you no, you posted on your Facebook account you couldn't wait for him to die. And that's where I was like,
it's disgusting.
He's out of my life forever.
It's disgusting.
It's absolutely disgusting.
He's officially gross.
He is officially the most disgusting human being that I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, you know what? Washing my hands with him. I'm absolutely finished. And I saw him running his mouth, and people started sending me some of the stuff that he was saying, and I'm going to address it for all of you right now. And the reason I'm addressing it right now is because if something was to happen to Dad, God forbid soon, I won't have the strength to do it afterwards, because his plan is to wait until Dad dies, or as he called it, my cash cow. And when his cash cow dies,
he's not a cash cow.
He's our father.
Yes.
No, he's my father.
And we love him a lot. And we want him to get better. And it's disgusting to say that.
So when he says when his cash cow dies, he's going to do a tell-all interview, and he's going to bring our channel down in flames because he thinks he's still got that Kurt Cobain swag. He still thinks he's Kurt Cobain. He said he's more like Tupac. All eyes on me. No, dude, you're not like Tupac.
Oh, God.
Okay? When my dad dies, I'm going to tear their channel down and there'll be nothing. And this is what I'm going to say. Well, guess what, dude? let me respond to every allegation that you're about to make.
I cannot believe you're doing this again.
I have to do it again.
I know.
Because I'm not going to be able to afterwards. And in case
But this time we can laugh at it, because it's really embarrassing at this point.
I'm over it at this point. You know, back when he was living with us, he was like, yeah, man, you know, doing YouTube, right now you for YouTube is like Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta keep going up and battling new people. And I'm at the top, I'm the final boss. I'm the final boss, man, and I got that swinging power.
Oh, guys!
No, you don't. You got no power. You don't even got a YouTube channel anymore. You're at the top of the mountain? You're the final boss? Okay, let's do this. So, the first thing that he's gonna say is that Dad molested a family member. Let's just say it straight up. He always turns to sexual assault. And I'm gonna tell you why he turns to sexual assault. Number one, you say our father molested a family member. Find a charge. Find a charge or you're gonna end up getting sued. Of course, what can I sue you for? I bought the tent. That's the first thing. That's his first allegation. And you guys know damn well that that is absolutely false. And there's a reason he can't find the allegation, but there's also a reason why he's saying it. And I'm gonna let you guys know right now. So, if you haven't been following, he loves to use the R word. And I don't wanna say it because it's disgusting.
It's not, but you guys know what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about. He said it about Isaac's wife and kids. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna blank the wife and kids. One of our close family members, he said he's gonna blank her daughter. He told me if his own daughter was blanked by a Mexican, he would laugh about it. He said this about Isaac. He said this about family. He said this about friends. Why does he always turn to sexual assault? Why does he always turn to, and the reason he's doing it is because he was accused of it by his own sisters. You can't turn and make everyone think it's everybody else so they forget that you were accused. Me and your sister cried together last night, not just about your father, but about what you did to her. What she says you did to her is so vile that I can't repeat it. But what you did to your sister, and then you went on Drama Alert and you were like, yeah man, she was asking for it. No, she wasn't, bro. She was 9 years old.
That's a mental problem.
That's a mental problem. You're disgusting. Don't blame other people for what you did. You're the one the allegation was made against. Nice try. Number two, he's gonna say that Bridget was underage when we started dating. And I told you guys myself, Bridget was 16 years old, I was 21 years old, and we started dating. You were absolutely right. Bridget was 16 years old, and I didn't know it. He's gonna say I did know it. Whatever, where's your proof? I had no clue that Bridget was the age. She said she's a liar, okay?
Yeah. No, I lied about it because I wanted to date you.
However, I don't care if she was 15. We're going on 10 years together. I'm eventually gonna marry her. My father cried in my hands and said he loves that I have Bridget, and you know what? So am I. So if the relationship got started when she was 15, so be it.
It was 16.
She's the love of my life. I'm gonna marry her one day, and you have nobody. Allegation number 3, that we have paid homeless people. Okay, he said we paid homeless people to fight each other on the streets. Okay.
What?
You saw that on the internet in 2001. It was called bum fights. Okay, nice try. Number 4, that I had a relationship with Bella. I think that he forgot he accused Bridget of having a relationship with Clyde.
What?
Yes, he thinks we were both having a concubine situation with our animals.
That's disgusting, okay. Michael.
There's so many baseless.
Said that.
Oh, he said it. There's so many baseless allegations that I'm just gonna go to the last one, and the one that makes me the angriest. He said that I shoved my father in a trailer and bought myself a mansion. And I've seen other people say that too, which is why I wanted to save that for last. One thing we've never talked about on YouTube
is money.
And there's a very good reason for it. Number 1, Dad doesn't want people to know he makes money. Okay? Dad is an old type, fashion type of guy where he thinks if people smell money, they're gonna come looking for it. And he doesn't want no one to know that he makes any. He is definitely right.
He's right about that.
He thinks people are gonna be like, oh man, can I have a little bit of money? And in my brother's case, he's probably right.
Yeah.
So he didn't want anybody to know money that he was making, money that was coming in or going out. Guys, I'm here to let you know. Once a month, YouTube pays out. And every month, I take half of that money. At first I put up a little bit for taxes because you got to pay taxes on YouTube. Then I take half of it and I put it in a savings account. And then I take half and I give it to Dad.
Every month.
Every month. And that's because of you guys. Through you guys, My dad, if something happens, and I don't want to think about that, the last years of his life, he didn't have to spend in poverty because of you guys. For watching the videos and the vlogs, and that I can't thank you enough for. He didn't spend it in poverty, and I was so happy about that. So I took my half, I give him half, I take my half, and I save up $125,000, and I take it, and I bought him a house with my part of the money. I took my part of the money, and I bought him his dream car. I pay his bills. I buy his food so he doesn't have to worry about anything, and he hasn't for the last 4 years. He hasn't had to worry about a bill. He hasn't had to worry about food. He hasn't had to worry about paying the rent because he owns his house and he owns his vehicles because I bought it for him. And you've done nothing except be a thorn in his side and make accusations about him and make him fear that that money that he gets that keeps him protected is going to disappear. He's like, oh God, you can say anything on the internet and get away with it. He's going to cause my livelihood to end. And I'm so upset that that last year of his life, he had to fear that.
Me too.
And I said, Dad, I got savings. I got money put away. He can't take nothing from you. You are set for the rest of your life. And he absolutely is. So I took my half and I bought him a house. Then I took what I saved for me and I put it down on this house. Am I not allowed to buy myself something?
This house isn't paid off.
I'm going to be paying for this house for the rest of my life. If Dad didn't want that house, he made as much money as I did. He had just the same opportunity to move, but he did it because he loved that house. We cried and held each other because he loved that house so much, because it meant so much to him, because it meant he never had to pay rent again. Guess what? He held me and cried recently too. You want to know why? He was upset. He wasn't upset that he's in the hospital and he's sick. He accepts that. He knows that. He understands that. He was upset that his name has to die out with you. He looked at me and he said, I wish I named you after me instead of him. And Dad, I wish that too, because I would have carried on your legacy. I would have carried on that name. So there's your allegations. Your father is a molester. Find the proof. Bridget was 14, 13, however you want to say. Find the proof.
I was probably 10 or something.
It doesn't matter what he said. I have a relationship with my dog. Prove it. We film homeless people fight. Prove it. I sunk my dad in a trailer while I lived the good life. I bought my father a house that he loved, and you've done nothing for nobody. This is the last time I talk about you. I'm done with it. This is it. Say whatever you want. Whatever allegation you can come up with next, you got to work a little harder than what you've been saying now. Go get in your tent. Go set it up behind Waffle House or whatever it is you can find scraps to eat on because you can't afford your own meals. Set up the tent, get out your notebook, and start plotting what you're going to do. Because those allegations ain't going to work, and the next ones I ain't even going to respond to. You're not worth the time. You guys wanted a little bit of drama? I responded to his allegations, I slammed him in his own face, and I'm sick of talking about him. You got beef? You know where I live, boy.